y'all. Welcome back to Dixie Garage. So I just picked up the Boulevard C50 that I painted right about a year ago, and the thing still looks great, but he's having an issue with it running. It'll ride for about 10-15 minutes, and then it'll just die. And it'll be another 10 minutes or so, it'll fire back up, and then he said as it warms up, it just gets worse. It'll die out again, and so I'm going towards fuel system. Not really sure. I've never really had that happen. Usually when a fuel pump goes bad, it like won't build up, and you got to get it started. But maybe the fuel pump's starting to go bad, and as the motor gets hotter, it just dies out. That's kind of my guess. So I'm going to start with fuel pump, and we're going to go from there. So it was hard to set up a tripod anywhere where I'd be able to show y'all removing the tank up close. But right here, this one unplugs, it's very obvious. This one squeezes on these little tabs here. And so when you're on the bottom side of the tank, you just gotta, you're at all kinds of awkward angles, just squeeze, and then this black piece separates. And it's the same way on the fuel rail here from the tank. Also, I like to set down, I use one of my little pillow cushions there, and microfiber, so that way I don't scratch up the paint. And I have that ready to go before we're pulling the tank off. Got somewhere to set it. All right, bottom side where the fuel pump is, let's get to it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was kind of a pain in the ass to get out of there. It goes all kinds of crazy angles. Don't know why they had to shape it quite like that, but everything looks fine. That doesn't mean it is fine, so the new kit should come with the motor here. Probably gonna do Chemzo like we did on the VTX, or maybe Quantum. I like them a little bit better, but just the cheap kit from Amazon should have what I need. first I thought maybe it had an overheating issue, so I checked the coolant and I made sure the fan was coming on, checked the fuses, all that, and it's not an overheating issue, it's none of that. So that's why I moved on to fuel pressure. Fuel pump seemed to be the next best thing, you know, when the motor gets old, say maybe think about the motor in your car, the window, you know. So it'll be rolling down, and when they get older, they get weak and they get slow. You don't get as much power out of them. So I think that's what happened with the fuel pump. I'm not 100% sure this affects the problem, but I'm pretty sure. Prime it a couple times. So it turns out with this bike, you gotta have the clutch held in to start it. So I had to put my phone down, but yeah, fired up pretty good. Had to prime it like 3 or 4 times, but that's pretty much it. I'm gonna let it run for about 15 minutes, then I'm gonna take it for a ride, probably about 10 minutes, and we'll go from there. Say that probably fixed it. I let it run for about 10 minutes. I took it for, I don't know, 5-10 minute ride, and then I parked it and it's been idling for about 10-15 minutes. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's too cold to overheat, but I don't think it was overheating. Like I say, I already checked the water with the coolant. It had that, and the fan's kicking on. So yeah, it's idling strong. It rode strong, not as strong as an 800 can. So I'm gonna say that was it. I just pulled the next video up on the lift, so y'all join me for that one, and like and subscribe, please.